Welcome to Collecting Chaos. My name is James, and today, do something a little different. I'm going to play some WoW Classic. Now, I'm not going to play for a long time. I created a character, a troll hunter, because I like the Horde. And although I prefer playing Blood Elves, or they weren't in WoW Classic. They didn't show up until the Burning Crusade, or the Burning Legion, the first expansion. So can't play Blood Elves, so I'm going to play a troll. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to play it for, I don't know, maybe a half an hour. And then I'm going to take a little break and switch over to Retail WoW, where I will create another troll hunter. And I'll play it up to about a half an hour, and we'll compare the two and see how far they go. So let me get small and we'll get started. Ooh, there we go. Nice and small. I will be facing this way most of the time because that's where the computer monitor is that I'm going to be playing on. So here we go. Now let's enter the world. Brand new character. Never used it before. And this is kind of a test too, because I'm going to cut this out. All right, I cut out the introduction to it. So here we go. We got a quest here. What's it say? Finally, you are of age, Trolley, of age to battle in the name of the Horde, to conquer for the glory of the War Chief. Yes, you will do nicely. Now, no doubt you wish to find a great dragon or demon to strangle it with your bare hands, but perhaps it would be wise to start on something less dangerous. Report to Gornak. He should be able to assign a task better suited to a young hunter. You will find Gornak in the den to the west. And the quest objectives are speak with Gornak. You recall Kaltonk marking your map with his location and mentioning that Gornak resided in the den, a building to the west. And we'll accept it. And from here out, I'm not going to read the quest. I'm just going to read the quest objectives out loud. So that's where it is. So let's go check them out. There it is. And there's other players in here, which is always good. Question means this must be the place. Your place in the world. Sorry state of affairs we find ourselves in. If this is the best the Horde can produce, no matter, by the time we think you're ready to leave the valley, you'll be a proud warrior of the Horde. All right. Quest objectives are kill 10 modeled boars, then return to Gornak at the den. And rewards will be either soft wool boots, which you can't use, or battle-worn leather gloves, which I can use. Troll hunters in classic wear leather to begin with. So out we go. Any other quests? Nope. That's the only one I see. So there's boars over here and there's boars over here. We're going to go after these. I think these are, yeah. All right, I decided to interrupt. I'm going to play the entire thing from here out until almost the very end at double speed. And the reason for that is because I planned on only playing for about a half an hour. I ended up playing for an hour and like 20 minutes. But I really don't want to cut any. I don't want to cut more than I already have out of it. And I tried going through a little bit at a time and making small cuts and then speeding up those small areas. And it just doesn't work for me. I mean, I'd be editing this for the next week if I did it that way. So I'm going to, uh, starting as soon as it comes back again until almost the end, it's going to be at double speed, which means my voice is going to sound a little silly sometimes, but that's okay. Level one, I can handle those. Okay, raptor strike, that's good. And I've already set it up for auto load, so I loot everything and then sell it off. That's how I make money. I might not talk the whole time when I'm on this stuff. I will talk for a little while. There we go. This one is in water or something. My bow skill is already up to 10. Oh, I don't want those. After boys, we killed 4, we need to kill 10. I think while I'm on this quest, I'm just going to go ahead and speed it up so I probably won't say anything for a little bit. Now, I am playing with the basic, I don't have any add-ons to this, but I have reset the way I've done it. So that's why I have all these extra spacers and my bits are down here instead of right there because I prefer that way. And it's pretty easy to set up. What I did at an earlier time, I right-clicked on here where it says new frame, unlock frame, then I put it where I want it, and then I lock the frame again. So. Level 2 already. I can turn this one in. Alright, cutting teeth. Not bad, Charlie, but don't let it get to your head. You'll fight tougher than boars in your career. Softball bullets are battle-worn leather gloves, then we'll take the leather gloves. Complete the quest. We get 2 more quests, but I'm going to go ahead and put this on first. All you have to do is right-click it to start wearing the gloves, and that's what I did with the other one. Of course, if I press C, I can look at my character. Got battle-worn leather gloves, I've got trapper's pants, which is useless. Ragged leather vest, and a trapper's shirt, which is also useless. I generally take the shirt off, but I'll leave it on for now. It's tablet. What did on tablet came from you, Charlie? Speak to Jin Chan in the Downward Province. Here's the thing, the tablet came from me, but guess what? Oh, there it is. I'm seeing the Scorpion Downward Charlie. Can't read in the weekends, but I'm Scorpion. I get 10 Scorpion Worker tails for going in the den, and I can get a battle worn cape for that. Oh, I forgot to accept it. Let's read the text. It'd be good to hear that one of the Jin Chan's warriors would be coming to the valley to test his skill. Jin Chan looking forward to that. Me not be having to tell you how strong and kind a hunter you be. You already know that. It's Jin Chan's task to tell you how to get stronger and more time. You find Jin Chan in the Valley of Trials. She teaches you good. She teaches you how to tame the creature beast and like many other things. Jin Chan is every time. So, off we go. Here's another quest. We'll go ahead and pick that up. The Trust Valley Trials will teach you much encounter. Quest objectives, kill 12 wild familiars. Ooh, I'm going to catch it up with you. Okay, just a tablet. I don't get anything. Alright, let's see if I can train. I can get trapped beasts if I have enough money, and I don't. So I don't have any coppers. There's another quest up here, and I believe one of these other 2 orcs actually is a vendor. I don't know. Let's go ahead and vendor this stuff. Don't really need spring water. I'll keep the top character. Sure gets hot. If only I had some cactus apples, I could make like a this apple supply. Best objectives, bring down your 10 cactus apples. You remember him saying that they could be down on cactuses. Then I'll receive 10 cactus apple supplies. I think there's one more. I don't know if I can. I don't think I'm high enough level to get this other quest. Yeah, no, it's still grayed out, so I can't get that one. Saw scorpions over there. But generally, I go over here to get scorpions and other things. Like cactus apples. There we go.
got one cactus apple. Looks like there might be more over here. Yeah, well, the red things are the cactus apples. It's a gathering quest. It's pretty quick one. It's going pretty quick. Got 4 of them already. I see some scorpions. Get the rest of these cactus apples. There's another one. And that'll be 7. I need 3 more. But we gotta kill some scorpions, so. Oh, that's level 3. Ooh. But this guy, thought I would die out here with none to know of it. While I was hunting scorpions in the valley, I came across some vicious looking one. Throwing myself out of anything, 50 minutes ago, because fall break through on my leg. I will get ready for the stinger, though, and this flies down into my chest, cutting into my flesh and laying my blood. First objective is kill Sarkov to bring his fall back to 100 zero. I'm not going to try to kill it now, because I remember it's a little above my level. That's not cactus apples. I prefer to have the ones that are a little ways away from me, so I can use my bow. All right, level 3. That's something I miss about the, I finished that one. Something I miss about the retail, or about the classes compared to retail, is you actually had skill levels with your weapons. And if you've never used a weapon before, well, you're going to get a definite minus. There's a file from those. I think I need to kill 12 of these. I'm nasty. Right, got another fire. Now get leather boots. We'll take them. Can't use the shooting. Ragged leather bracers. We can use those. Yeah, we're getting there. We can kill 4 more. I tried to. Wait on. I tried to turn off the sound so that you wouldn't hear the troll's voice, but I couldn't figure it out. A lot of chainmail stuff that I can't use. Well, let's head on back and turn on all these quests soon. If I can remember where I know I need to go south. That's what we'll do. Oh wait, I got one more quest. It's over here somewhere, the Sarkov quest, which I'm probably gonna get killed soon. But hey, it's worth a shot, right? The worst that can happen, the character dies. Well, what happens? If the character dies, I'll go straight over to doing the retail route. Of course, the character will come back to life, and that's besides the point. I'm gonna go up here. This is usually where I go. Usually where I go. There he is, right there. Like that. Level 4. Maybe if I'm lucky, I can kill him. I don't know. It looks like I can. It looks like it's really pretty easy. I hope he is doing some damage to me. Alright. Got it. So we go over here and turn it in. My father always said I would never amount to much, and here lying beneath the tree is life since away. I'm afraid it was something right. At least I wish he die knowing that my last enemy in life was that. My brother's not enough to kill him, but looking at the damage I inflicted gives me some small measure of pride. That small measure will be all I have to sustain myself if I die. Ending that light, the short list of my life's accomplishments fills me with anger. The thing you have done for me steals my heart. I cannot fail so easily or fall so easily. I must endure. Quest objectives: bring news to Hanazu, of Hanazu's fight to Gornik in the dam. And I'll be able to get battle worn chain leggings and a soft wool vest, neither of which I can use. But that's okay. These are easy, so it's head south, sort of. Pretty sure if I just follow this ridge line here, I'll get to where I need to go. Yeah, see that yellow dot there on the map? That's where the cactus apples. Yeah, we're gonna find it. And that should make me level 4. Okay, another quest I just saw. We'll do the cactus apples first. You know what? Let's sell this stuff off before I do anything else. I can't use that, I can't use that, can't use that, can't use that. Well, I could use that, but I don't want to. I don't want to use cloth. Broken stuff guys. Maker. Yeah, I have 2 silver now. I'm rich. Cactus apple. Did you finish collecting cactus apples? Wonderful. Following those forest here, cactus apple supplies, plus a little something extra. Fourth level, 50 copper, and cactus apples. We're good. I got a cornet. Turning sting of the scorpion. Carefully scorpion is so thick that the strength of the determined warrior will be deterred. Strike strongly and without doubt, and scorpion should be above easy. Software battle plate. You're gonna take the battle plate and put that on. Sarkov. In the description of the beast, I believe he must have been speaking of Sarkov. So whether the Hamazu was overtaken by it, aid will be dispatched to him immediately. Trouble yourself no more with Hamazu's fight. Says he's impressed with me and wants to give me a reward. Software vet and battle worn chain leggings, neither of which I can use. So I'm gonna take this one because it probably sells for one. We got it. You've done well, Charlie, although while familiars were merely pets of the darker powers within the burning blade, your success against them facilitated in your hand. I'm going to the hatchet because I have some skill with your hatchet. Through my divinations, I see that an item of power hides deep within the burning blade cover. Quest objectives. Bring burning blade medallion to reach far days outside the den, and I'll get dust covered leggings, ripped pants, or I'll take the dust covered leggings and my healing potion. So I will accept that. Let's go ahead and take this from the pocket. I'm going to sell off the rest of that stuff, and I'm also going to sell off. We're going to sell this off. We're going to sell this off. We're going to sell this off. And this off. And that leaves us with. I'm going to put this here. Put that there, and that way I can read it if I need it, and I can parts if I need the parts. If I parts, it'll just put me where I started at. Hello. Which feed store is that? Oh, okay, I know which one. It's on the right. There's your going out of town? Yeah, I know which one it is. No, I'm going to go to HEB tomorrow, so I'll just go by there as well. Cool. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't go by there instead of Walmart the other day. Sure. Yeah. That's where I used to buy my plants there, so a long time ago. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, I'll cut that out. Compare, get this quest, whatever it is. Lazy peons. They work hard gathering lumber from the trees. From the valley, but they're always taking naps. I need someone to help keep the peons in line. Best objective. Use the foreman's blackjack on lazy peons. When they're sleeping, wake up 5 peons and return the foreman's blackjack to foreman's drowsel in the valley trials. Yeah, we'll do that. We can do that. That's not a lazy peon. He's working. I think I saw some over here, though. I think there's one over here. Anywhere you see these big trees, there's usually a peon. Aha! A lazy one at that. What's he got to say for himself? He wants to know what I want. I want you to get back to work. Yeah, lumber. Well, you're not. Well, get to work then. These guys must have known I was coming. They're working. There's another lazy dude. Lazy dude. Go back to work. Busy sleeping, huh? I'm gonna turn this in because I think he has another quest that goes into the cave, if I remember right. I don't know. I haven't done this in 15, 16 years. I remember a lot of it, though. But I also thought they had another one that was, where they had spies, but maybe that didn't come in until Burning Crusade or after the Witch Count. It might have been later than that, it seem to remember something like that. But once I finish this guy, we'll go into the cave. Oh, your dependable troll, can I count on you for another task? Quest objective, bring Lazarus pick to Foreman Lazarus, and that's where he left it in the cave. We'll do that. Now we get to go to the cave and, yeah. Run into a lot of bad things. Okay. Now, I've done Valley of the Trials on retail a lot of times for orcs and on trolls and others, so I just decided to run through it. But this one is slightly different because this is the original Valley of the Trials. It's close to the original. These guys are going to get me, so I'm going to have to see what I can do about standing them out a little bit. And I probably should have seen if I could get an upgrade. Because I know if you can get the 100 mark, that'll give you additional damage with your bow. Oh well, we're not going to worry about it. I'm just going to get in there and see what we can do. I don't mind telling these guys to get me something. Can't use that, can't use that, can't use that. Now I know I have to find a room with a waterfall on it. That's well, tavern with a waterfall on it. That's where the chicken is. Upgrade. Did I run out of areas? No, I have 115 still. Level 5. Hooah. That's the same as I don't like it. I'll keep my battle one thing. There's 2 waterfalls there, so this must be the place where the ticket is. And that's what we'll work on next. Trying to get that there we go. This guy. Now I think that the guy with the medallion is either up in this area or in this area. I'm not sure which. Ooh, 1 pick. So that one's done. So let's see if we can go this way somehow. Nope. I want to go up here and across and then over if I can. I don't know if I can or not. I might have to go the other way. I might end up fighting 2 of them at once. There we go. Easy change. I'd rather kill the vile familiars than the Fellstalkers, because the vile familiars give me clutter. That's not exactly always easy to get. So I'm thinking going up this direction should be right. If my head goes off the screen, I apologize. It's the way it goes. Ah, there he is. That's the guy I want. Ooh, that's a level 5. He's gonna be tough. Piece of cake. That'll do it. Oh, that's not good. That's a long way down. Like I said, we're going after the vial providers because I get coin off of them. See if we can sneak out of here without pulling aggro on one of these guys. I think I can. Oh, yeah, we're in the clear now. It's not hard to level the low level zones, but once you start getting into the higher couple zones, it gets harder. And getting money. Things get really expensive in Classic WoW. And money is scarce. That's why I used
Play my Dungeons and Dragons games when I did them. You know, if you got a few coppers from a quest, you thought you thought you were rich. And if you got a gold piece, well, you knew you were rich. Dazzle's pick. Have you hit it? Great, you got it. Thanks a lot, Trolley. This is my favorite pick. Now, if my peons ever finish chopping down these trees, maybe we can find some nice cave to mine. And I get a silver and 50 copper. Yeah, that was a good one. You like that? Right? I've got almost 5 silvers. I can go ahead and turn in this next one without a problem. Then we'll sell stuff off and see if I can train. Is your task complete? Do you have the Burning Blade Medallion? Yes, I do. All right, you retrieved it. Well done. And we're going to get the dust-covered leggings, which is 29 armor. The other ones I have right now are 17. We'll put that on. Report to Sinjin Village. Your trials against the Burning Blade are finished here in the valley, but I want you to report your findings. Go to the troll village of Sinjin and seek out Master Gidrin. And of course, speak with Master Gidrin at Sinjin Village. We're going to go over here and sell off everything. There might be a vendor on the other side. I don't remember. Yeah. Sell off all this stuff that I don't need. Do I need that? Already got one. Ooh, we're going to keep that. Put it there. Get rid of frayed poke, get rid of the buckler, get rid of the ruined pelts, bracers. Right. I don't need spring water right now anyway. Got bracers already. So yeah, we're good. Let's got over 6 silvers. I should be able to do some training. All right, seek to train. Aspect of the monkey, yes. Serpent sting, yes. Track beast, yeah, why not? So we will get all of this stuff and let's see. A spell book. Aspect of the monkey. Just set that right there, and we're going to go ahead and click on it so that I have it. What it does is increases chance to dodge by 8%. Marksmanship, serpent sting. Yeah, we want that. And survival, raptor strike. I already have. Track beasts. I'm going to put it there. And we'll go ahead and activate that as well. Off to Sinjin Village we go, and when I get to Sinjin Village, I'm going to log out.
I'm going to speed it up, so we'll talk until I get to Sinjin Village, unless I run across a quest. All right, we got a quest here. Let's check it out. Can you help me? I have a load of food here. I walked along the road and braved scorpions and spiders and worse. I brought the food to the Valley of Trials because I thought they needed it, and I like to help out. But they don't need any food. Now I have to take it back to Razor Hill, and I'm afraid of all the beasts along the way. Can you take it for me? I'm just a peon, but you're a hero. You fear nothing. Take it to Unpeak Nebraska. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and accept it, but I don't know when I'm going to keep doing it. On we go. These little things here. This tells you where to see. Razor Hill's that way. I'm coming from the Den, and Sinjin Village is this way. So we're going to Sinjin Village.
Yeah, I might as well take that. Although my eyes fail me, I can still see clearly enough. More that I must rely on alchemical skills to aid in my magics that once came easily, but I refuse to take on an apprentice. No soul or orc worthy enough has ever come forward. Are you worthy? Yes, of course you are. And of course you think you are. Bring forth intact Makrora eyes and 8 vials of Polymucus to Master Verna in Sigma Village. We'll accept that, even though we're not going to do it today. Here we're going to turn it in. Purchase Sinjin Village. Your report comes at a bad time. The Burning Blade is not seen here in Sinjin, but their evil has taken seed off the coast. The orcs are friends of Dark Spirit Trolls, honorable friends. We want to help the orcs, but we need help too. And it's got 3 different quests here. Minchina's Skull. Retrieve Minchina's Skull from Circle of Power on the Echo Isles. Bring it to Master Gidrin in Sinjin Village. Minchina, I think Yeah. We'll go ahead and accept you. Zalazane, which is Zalazane dwells on the Echo Isles to the east. They are the isles we once called home. Kill 8 voodoo trolls and 8 hex trolls. Bring Zalazane's head to death. Gathering. I get a little bit better gloves. Report to Ordnil. We at Sinjin Village are not without our own troubles, and we thank you for your aid, but the news you bring regarding the blade could be trouble for everyone. It's North Station Losers Hill, Ordnil Soulstar, who polices Duratar from evil such as Benny Blade. Go to Ordnil and tell him of your plight as well as your news from the Valley of the Trials. He will want to know these things. Our quest objective is speak with Ordinal Soulstar and Razor Hill, and we'll accept that too. And I don't think there's like an inn or anything in here. No, there isn't. So we're just gonna go up here. I'm gonna sell my tough jerky. Look at that fishing pole. Cool. Mighty big skinning knife. Wonder what's up here. Maybe we got a trainer. Oh well. Looks like a good place to go to sleep. So log out. And bring myself back up. There we go. That's going to be it for this one, but stay tuned because the next one will be retail WoW, and I will create another troll. I think I'm going to do a female troll this time for retail, and I'll name her Truly, Troolly, if I can. I don't know if I can or not. We'll be back in a bit for that. I was going to go ahead and do both in one long video, but man, I ended up being in there for about an hour and 15 minutes, and it took me like 3 hours to edit so far. So I decided it's good enough. And I'm going to go ahead and post this on Saturday, and then Sunday I'll post the one for retail. So yeah, that's the way I'm going to do it. So look, if you like this kind of video, feel free to watch it. If you don't like it, that's okay. Don't watch it. I'm trying different things, trying to get more people involved in the channel. And who knows, maybe a WoW player will come on and then see what I have in the background and say, hey, maybe I should check out some of his other videos, some of his comic related videos. You never know. That's going to be it for this one. Take care, everybody. Have yourself a great weekend. Bye.